Hello guys, what's going on? And welcome to Cook So Delicious. Okay, today what we're going to be doing is just, as I say, almost all the time, just churning out the days. However, I have got something to say really quickly. I have made some audio changes now. The mic is behind the keyboard, so the keyboard is a lot more vocal. This will help me be able to play the game better. Also, I feel like, I know I always talk about it being better when it's muted and like the best. The quieter the keyboard is the better, but I'm like, it might sound cool, especially during this type of game. But we'll give it a go. So taking them three off the menu. That's a lot of things off the menu, almost straight away. So burgers on, soda, and Sapias. There we go. And Sunny Day. Yep, there we go. So turning out the days today. Hopefully it'll be good. We've got ages yet, really. Until bacon is passed. I'm actually wondering which series will end first, SimCity or Cooks Are Delicious, because Cooks Are Delicious we've got ages, but so we have on SimCity. I'm not too sure. I don't know if we'll go to 3 videos a day or not, depending on how itching I am to start a new series. You know, just depends. Meat, bacon, cheese. 2 ranch cheese. There we go. Beautiful. $800 already. Pretty good. Even though I think we started on like 700, something like that. What I want to talk about today is actually a story. Thursday night, which today of this recording is. The date of that was. When was that? 14th. It's the 14th day. It's a Monday. Small diet with ice. So 13th, 12th, 11th, 10th. So the 10th of July. It doesn't really matter when it happened. I hadn't sleepwalked for the first time. I think I messed up lasagna. I sleepwalked for the first time. I just messed that up as well because I pressed the wrong thing. Meat, lettuce, bacon, cheese, tomato. And the weird thing is I have one of them racer chairs that YouTubers have. 4, yeah, messed it up. 5, and they're pretty heavy. They're not that heavy, but they're significantly heavy compared to most office chairs. And I decided in my sleep to carry that downstairs. I have no idea why. I'm just like, yeah, just carry it downstairs. Just do that. I have no idea why. It just happened. I just woke up and I was doing it. I might have done other stuff before that, but I ended up knocking down my picture on the wall, which is annoying. Ranch cheese and everything. So bomb 5. So it was very weird and very scary, really, to be honest with you. I think it was. I'm not very good with people, so I think it was anxiety towards because I went to a. Oh, we're gonna miss that too. I missed that too. I had 2 bad already. I'm gonna burn the 4. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it was an anxiety issues. I'd never sleepwalked before. I weren't even that bothered really about going to college for like a little taste today. But my subconscious must have been, I suppose, just like the back of my mind because. I don't really. I'm gonna share it because I feel like it'll be good to do, especially for the commentary. I have this thing whenever I get cringe attacks, which is quite a lot. If you don't cringe attacks are, then Danny's Not Fire does a very comical approach to it. Obviously everyone gets them, but whenever I get them, I feel so bad that I punch anything that's in my way. So most of the time it's just my desk, or if I'm in bed, which is quite a lot of time. Not quite a lot of time I'm in bed, I mean I get cringe attacks. It's just like, I punch the wall multiple times. It just happens, outbursts, and then for the rest of the time, it must just be building up. Just anxiety and anger, I suppose. I don't really know what to say. It sounds silly when talking about it. That just must build up so much that my subconscious decided to act for me, almost, and for some reason just start removing stuff. It's giving me like a self-diagnosis or something like that. Yeah. My mum says that I should go see a doctor, but she never really acts in her words at all, ever. So you know, I can't really do too much about it. What are you gonna do? Just carry on, I suppose. Yeah, I find for some reason I find sleepwalking extremely serious. Even though people will say, "Oh yeah, as kids, I just went downstairs and slept on the floor." But it seemed like the chair was like something to do with like getting rid of something that I hated. Obviously, it's like a symbol, not just like I don't hate the chair. Obviously, I wouldn't hate the chair. It cost a freaking arm and a leg, this chair with sugar. Okay. But yeah, we found that interesting. Have you had something like that? Then make sure to tell me. Definitely bacon, lettuce, tomato, cheese. 5. 1 meat pie. 4 PCR. I've messed up tremendously there. 1 meat pie. I don't play this game as much as I did. I've only played like once a day now, and that's when to record. So I'm obviously not as well. I was never really that good, but I'm obviously not as good as I used to be right at the start of the series in Tomatoes 6, which I thought was okay at meat, lettuce, bacon, cheese, tomato. But yeah, that's my sleepwalking story. I've been putting off for quite a while now. There has like when I've said I've got a story to tell you, like halfway through a video, if you've watched it, I looked at my analytics. The average viewing time of these videos. What? I got something wrong? The average viewing time of these videos are around about. Oh, I must have got a chore. I didn't do it. Average viewing time in these videos aren't long, like a minute long. Hopefully, there's some people are. I know it's weird saying, but hopefully some people are just like clicking on and off like really quickly, just like, oh yeah, I don't want to watch this like in a second, and then rest of people are maybe watching it for 5 minutes or something like that, and I realize it's not that thing. But I hate people watching it for like a minute and then not realizing. I mean, they're not really taking like anything in, just like going, oh, I don't like his voice, go away, which is a huge factor obviously in picking someone to watch, because that's your time. But SimCity doing extremely well in analytics. Average viewing time around 15 minutes, which if people are leaving after a minute, that means some people are watching the entire video, which I found really cool, which is great. Definitely. So yeah, what do I need to check on? Safety inspection due. Have we got any animal rotting? Menu rotting, yes we do. Let's stick fish on the daily special there. Probably want to put steak back on, definitely. Which one costs more? I think it's fish. I think fish and steak cost around the same. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that's good. Yeah, let's go. Stanley Day. Let's go churn out them days, trying make this episode as short as possible, really, mainly because of uploading at this moment in time. I got 2 videos to upload, so it just take a while for me. But that's fine. I usually do it during the night, so it's not too big of a deal. It is when my brother's downloading, because when my brother's downloading, it takes around 10 hours to upload a single video. But when he's not, seasoned lemon cook. But when he's not, it takes around 2 hours for one of these videos to be loaded. For a SimCity video, it takes around 3 hours. I don't know why. It's just files are bigger. Even if like SimCity is like 10 minutes shorter, in some cases it is. Then it just happens. That's just the way it happens. Just the way it happens. There we go. Beautiful. Been watching Naosu recently. Been playing some more Cookies Delicious. Really enjoying him. It's moment time. I don't know how he does it. Just might just to be a cool guy with no eyes. I'm pretty certain he would have made it to at least 100k without Yogscast. Obviously got that 500k boost. He was. I don't think he was on the very first influx of Yogscast members added. I think he was like, I don't know, month or 2 after, and he got such a big boost that I thought it was epic. Especially seeing he's got social anxiety problems, but obviously a lot more serious than me. But he definitely has that, which I find really cool. To do. And also seemingly talks about, oh, I've gone to the shops today. I'm like, that's amazing. Considering that he barely ever went to school. Not because he was being bullied, but just because he's got social anxiety, which I find super cool. 4 ranch cheese, onions. 2 seasoned juice, bacon. 1 small grape of ice and flavor blast. 4, there we go. 3 season 1, 2, 3, 4, juice 6. There we go. 5, 1, cheese. Cooking steak for such a short period of time mustn't be good. How did I get that average? Probably forgot to put lemon on. I did put lemon on. Either way, that's good. 1. There we go. 3, 2. How did I get that wrong again? Well, different one wrong. It wasn't the same one. Got an itchy freaking chin because I just shaved. 4. Medium diet quickly with ice. 1, 2, 6, 3. There we go. Only just survived that, which is not very good. We've earned. I would assume we probably earned $800. No, we haven't, because we probably earned around $500, which isn't too bad. Well, let's get him to come up with his own currency. That would be cool. Ranch cheese, bacon croutons. There we go. We got fat. Got another rush hour to go, so we could earn $1,000 today, at least. I think. That's just me being overly optimistic in my ability. But you know, that's just the best thing to do. The whole of yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did a really, really bad recording of SimCity. I'll be the first to admit that. I wouldn't be surprised if I lost all my viewership on that. It hasn't come out of the recording, but it's an 18-minute episode, which for one I feel really bad. But I just thought, you know, I've done it. It automatically saves, especially when it's multiplayer. I can't really go back and do anything. I was just super boring. I mean, people say that I'm boring. Well, not people, my friends say that I'm boring constantly. But some of the viewing stats I feel differ, especially in the game like SimCity, where I can just chill because I know what I'm doing. I played that game so much that it's just like second nature. So I feel like I'm a lot less boring in a game of SimCity. So I feel like that video was just so bad. I just didn't deliver really. That was mainly to do with people in my house. I think I cut at least 2 or 3 times in that SimCity game. I mean, sometimes I cut in this series. Well, a lot more times I cut in the series. Usually because when I record this, it's usually last minute. I have to do something. Not today though, so you can probably tell the difference between commentary. But quite a lot of time it's last minute, and it's a time of day where people in my house are constantly phoning. It happens a lot. It's like a huge issue for me that my family constantly, mainly my mum, are just constantly getting phone calls from her friends, which sounds a bit weird. Ranch cheese. That might have had lemon on it. I didn't check that fish. Hopefully it didn't. It's a 50-50 chance, really. But yeah, it's just usually yeah, it did have lemon on it. It's a hard thing to do, choosing times to record. But you know, today I feel like I've been pretty lucky. Not gonna lie. That could have had lemon on it. I didn't really check. I need to get into the habit of checking that fish, otherwise I'm going to get a lot of negative buzz. Well, not really negative buzz, because it counts as an average either way. Small diet with ice is a moment of truth. Did I get it right? Yes, I did. That was lucky. During rush hour, 1, 2, 3. It's like a 50-50 chance, really, whether I will get that fish right if I don't pay attention. I hope I do. More than I don't. I don't really know. I don't really keep statistics and that type of stuff. But I do check my analytics on my videos every day if that's something that interests you. I do that a lot of the time. Then we're going to go for a quick menu change and then get straight back into cooking. That should be good. I might be able to get it under 29 minutes as well. That'll be suave. Every minute saves around 100, nearly 200 megabytes worth of data loading, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's huge for me because that will take around a lot of time to load. Because yeah, every minute it's like 200 megabytes with 2 spice cakes, which is a lot. That steak had next to no flavor on it. It had 1 season and 2 spice cakes. So people have like 2 seasons, like 2 juices, and like 4 spice cakes. This guy's like, nah, no flavor, just raw meat with a bit of spice. Mexican bowl. Okay. So 2 more days to go. Ross. you need to get rid of. Oh, was that the chore that I didn't do? Oh well. You are doing quite well. We are watching, and we will come when the time draws near. One mysterious ticket awarded. Why have we got so many tickets? What is this? This is a raffle? Let's quickly. It's probably, yeah. It's kind of be enhanced security. That'll be nice. Fun menus. Let customers browse your selection outside the restaurant with the paper menus. Oh, we need to get some stuff. We need to get the air conditioner. Definitely to try and help. Get a safety license certified, and the safety inspector will be a little more patient. We don't really need that. Anything else? I don't really want to do super yet. Apparently, it's really difficult. I think we need to enhance security. Definitely. It cuts down the chance of robberies. Let's get fun menus as well. This should all help. Should add the menu quickly. Any menu rot only on disappears. Don't really care about that. What do I want is disappears. Let's get some chicken. Let's start a new day. Beautiful. We should. Next episode. Next day, if I remember, I will put a beer on the special because it takes like next to no time to make. So especially during rush hour, we should generate a lot more money, mainly just from it being easy to do. If you can upgrade it as well, I will do that and then put it on special. We should generate a lot more money, even though it's probably I just bit my tongue then. Ow. Even though it's probably less money. With how quickly I'll be able to do it, I reckon I can get more orders in, which should be pretty cool. I think I already talked about it, but yesterday, yeah, I did talk about it, but I think I didn't finish my thought. Yesterday, I watched an entire season of The Apprentice, literally all day. It took around 11 hours to do, but I did it, and I was like, oh my god, it's pretty cool. I like the show. I've always wanted to watch it, but I've only ever seen parts of it on like TV because usually my mum and dad don't like watch it because usually they pick what to watch. Then I don't watch it because I don't have Sky. If you're Americans, Sky is our like whatever your TV box is. I don't know what that is. It's like the main TV box. I don't know if you have it in America or not. You might do. But let me just concentrate a sec. Yeah, I don't have it in my room. I could get it in my room, but then I have to watch everything my mum watches at night. I don't really want to do that because it's connected up to the same box. You can do that. You can have like multi-screen, which I find it's cool if you've got similar tastes, which I don't think my mum have. She likes Come Down With Me. I like freaking, I don't know, Dexter. Like I prefer horror movies / 1, 2, 3 gruesome stuff really. 1, 2, 3 juice. While my mum, I don't know, likes freaking Come Down With Me. I don't know what genre that is. Reality TV show, I suppose. Not too certain, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Don't know. It's pretty cool. Usually when I lose track in what I'm saying, I just say yeah, it's pretty cool, and that seems to work out pretty decently for me. Ranch, cheese, and mushrooms. 1 medium cola with ice and flavor blast. 6 flush satires. There we go. I don't think we got one wrong yet. We could go for a perfect, which isn't out of the question, but definitely a stretch seeming our poor performance so far. But you know, we can pull that out of the bag. Hopefully, definitely. Words. There we go. Beautiful. So, if I've got it right, we should be able to get to day 48 by the time we are finished, which is great. Lift, throw, satires. Today I did record an extremely long episode of SimCity because I felt bad for a poor video. I'm plus a very short video the day before, so I'm like, okay, 30-minute long gonna be very entertaining. I feel like I was. I made a lot of changes in the saved world, and I feel like we did a lot of progress, which is what I want. Definitely. I don't want to carry out a series as long as possible. I want it to be as short as possible, really. But definitely want to be able to make a video every day to keep premises on the channel. and not like fade away. I don't know how people who like do weekly videos can keep a fan base. See me, well, you know, I watch people weekly, definitely. I watch Joella like monthly or something, mainly because he doesn't upload, and so it's catch up, but he's worth it, really. So, I suppose that probably says something about my confidence and my ability to keep people coming back over a long period of time. But I just hope people like follow a series. Then I don't care if you leave after a series, as long as you subscribe, follow a series. You can subscribe, but I just want if time spent watching media that I've created, then that's good enough for me, really. Most of the time, quite a lot of time. I don't really want to say this, but I'm going to. Ranch cheese and everything. It's a bomb. I have multiple times made channels, deleted them. Really, because I don't care whether a video stays there. My friend pointed it out that it's almost like making the video just for me, because no one can watch it from then on out. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind if I just made videos for me like forever. I wouldn't mind that. I love it. I just love making it. I don't know why I just do. It's just a thing that I have. It's a condition. No, I just really enjoy it. I have no clue why I do. But I just do. 4, 5, medium cola with ice, 6. Just something I do. And I really enjoy it. Medium cola with ice flavor blast. 4, 5 flush satires, 6, 3. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. As we're talking about my sleepwalking, it was supposed to lead. I like a little plan. It was supposed to lead me on to what I did at Tameside College, which is the college I went to for the taste today. What I did is I did media. I'm not gonna talk about the sports because I feel like it was a waste of time. I only chose it because I thought we would just be pressed. That's our perfect combo gone because I'm trying to tell a story. You are welcome. You just ruined it all for me. Nearly got perfect. So yeah. I was talking about. Oh yeah. I don't really want to talk about sports because it was just a waste of time. I thought he even said bring our PKs, and we didn't do any sport whatsoever. We literally just wrapped each other's hands up. And that was it. So there we go. Talked about that. Media. We had to design a poster for a sort of disaster movie almost. So mine was not, I'm gonna say loosely, but directly based around my friend. I don't mind saying his name really. I don't think he cares. It was called Hardman Finley. Hardman Finley, the movie. Pretty good name. How good? So good. Thank you. So yeah, that's basically it. You are number 1. Thank you. I should add some menu quickly. Got too many rot. Put on you and put on you. What was I gonna do? I said I was gonna do something. Oh yeah. Put bear on the special. So let's do that. Yeah. Oh. There we go. I've completely lost train of thought. So yeah, it's got Hardman Finley the movie. And I thought it was really cool. My friends liked it, which usually don't like my Photoshop stuff. Usually it's always the same thing because status quo and stuff like that. I just love it. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thought I got my depth, try something new, and it turned out amazingly actually. The guy who was taking the class really enjoyed it. Didn't realise that I could use Photoshop because obviously I use Photoshop every day of my life. I pick up stuff. Definitely. And one of the things I pick up is how to like make everything seem like one thing almost. So I took 3 pictures of Finley, put it in. He did different poses. We had to do like poses and stuff in front of a camera. Sounds a bit shady, but you know, I've trusted them, I suppose. Didn't really care anyway. Fully clothed, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Anyway. So yeah, we did different poses. It was pretty cool. Finland's I thought were the best. Anyway, I'll go do him anyway, really. And then I put in my friend Tucker as well, just as the villain. So basically, what the whole plot was that this whole plot emerged as I was making it. We got given a disaster site, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a cliche. Just a cliche background for a disaster movie. And it was pretty cool. How have we not got any beers orders? Is that like later on rush hour type thing? But yeah, it was just a cliche disaster background from a disaster movie. And I realised that that Finley was wearing a New York City jumper. Did I put lasagna on special batch? I don't think I did. He was wearing a New York City shirt, and I'm like, right, he's gonna go to New York City and he's gonna destroy the place because some guy fed him. Well, some guy gave him a burnt hot dog. And yeah, and Tucker was the guy that was gonna stop him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and be the savior of the city. But I'm doing it from Finley's point of view, and I'm like, right, this guy's the villain in Finley's point of view. So I made him like all villainy, and it was pretty cool. I would like to share it with you, but it's on my Facebook. I don't really want to do that. How was that average? Come on. God damn you. See, it's on my Facebook, so I don't really want to do that. But yeah, friends liked it and stuff like that. It's pretty swell. Indeed. There we go. Could put it on the website. I've got a domain, Nozza.com, so I could just do that, but it's kind of effort. Really, I probably forget about it as soon as this video stopped being made, which is going to be in around about, I don't know, I assume 5 minutes to 3 minutes, really. I don't know why I'm bouncing up and down in my chair, but I am. I'm like dancing. I think I've got like, not cramp. It's that. I don't know if anybody else gets this, but it's when you don't move your legs for so long that you can't stop moving them. If you stop moving them, they start getting achy, and if you move them, it's like instant relief. It's like I don't know. It's just instant relief, and you have to keep doing it. So I'm just like bouncing up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just bouncing up and down on my chair, like yeah. Hopefully you can't hear anything. I don't think you can. I've got my mic on full volume, like Ranch Cheese Pig, because I plugged my headphones into my mic so I can hear my own voice and see if I pop like that. And yeah, I can't really hear any background noise, but that's usually because of the game volume. And the only reason, the only reason why I do that is because I assume that everyone's going to watch on full blast, because I think that's the best way to edit. Make sure it's perfect on full blast, then if people watching it are really quiet, then it'll just be just as clear, if not even clearer. So yeah, that's just the way I do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 season 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 season 2, 3 mushrooms G 5 6 2 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 season 1 3 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 season 4 5 PSCR 4 PSCR 1 6 quickly 2 5 1 cheese onions 3 4 2 lift throw sanitize 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 season 1 cheese greens 6. There we go, pretty easy. 3 for sanitize 2. Hold down. How come people can't flush their own toilet? I know I said this many times, but I'm like, well, it's not really their own, it's mine. But still, 1 2 3 4 5 6. You don't go like into someone 1 2 3 4 5 6. You don't go into someone's house and then take a massive dump and then be like, right, you can flush it later. I don't know why I put in a slight northern accent though. I've talked about accents in another video. PSCR. And is it weird that I feel like this is my best video on Cooks Delicious? I don't know why. I've picked up like it's weird how I have to make myself not be monotone, because quite a lot in this video I'm like, okay, just talking about this. No, like, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's because I'm like, oh, I need to be talking different like tones and stuff. And that's because usually when I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Usually when I just do that out of the blue, it's because I've realized that I'm being very monotone and very boring. So you know, that's just what I do. So yeah, last story of the day, and then we get to end off the episode 2, which is great, which is fantastic. Continue, definitely. The mic is like, and my audio is like the clearest like this, but if I like that, you know, I've been looking for pop filters, but mainly I feel like this is definitely the best audio, but you know, I can't really do anything about it until I have a pop filter. So anyway guys, thank you for watching, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.